whatever. Stroll's always wrong place, wrong time.
He puts himself in the wrong spot.
And then he was just driving around like haphazardly with his car, just like sparks everywhere. Welcome back to Motorsport Podcast. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Mike.
And we're here to talk about I almost said the Chinese Grand Prix, the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Easily confused.
I'm not sure why I was thinking China.
Yeah. Which excitement at the end, after the race, big ramifications for the Drivers' Championship, where both McLarens were disqualified.
So I saw this interesting thing, and I think this is why in my head I was thinking China. So do you remember when Lewis was disqualified in China for the same thing?
Oh, for plankwear?
He was notified. They were notified within 28 minutes.
Right.
And apparently McLaren was notified like 2 hours plus.
Oh, really?
And so they're like, why for the same thing?
That is interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Huh.
It was Zach Brown trying to like
shimmy his way out of it.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I saw that I thought was interesting is after the Brazilian Grand Prix, there was commentary and speculation that teams, it didn't say which teams had used illegal devices to be able to avoid plankwear. Oh. This was then banned after the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Oh, and suddenly McLaren has plankwear on both cars.
McLaren has plankwear problems.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's Zach Brown.
You know,
sketchy guy.
He's a schemy dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, and did you see how basically, I don't want to say all the drivers because they have not all weighed in, but multiple drivers are now being like, it's pretty suspect that Oscar suddenly can't drive.
Well, because it is.
Yeah.
He said again, like after I think it was qualifying this week, he's like, I don't know what's wrong.
What's wrong is like, your team doesn't want you to win the championship.
He's like, we have the same setup. I'm driving the same. I'm doing everything the same.
Your team does not want you to win, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I sent you the thing that he posted in the middle of the night. He did walk back. He said, oh, I was asleep. I must not. I don't know what it wasn't intentional.
It's a few steps to repost something like that. So,
and for those that didn't see, he reposted commentary of, let me just find it so I can confirm exactly who it was that said it.
Bernie Ecclestone.
Yes, it was Bernie Ecclestone who had said to media outlets that he believes that McLaren is favoring Lando because he's, I guess, a better personality, more interesting, and better for them as a financial backing, and Oscar reposted it, which hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it lends itself to the commentary of like Oscar's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why would you stick around? He knows they're favoring him.
Yeah.
I feel like they're beyond favoring. I feel like they're sabotaging his car.
Every British person is like, you're just a conspiracy theorist. You're just angry that Lando's winning. It's like, this is when
the same thing happened to the German driver and the German team.
Yeah.
And it was your British driver.
Exactly.
Suddenly.
Now all of a sudden it's conspiracy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's, if it's just the internet trolls saying it, I think that's one thing. Mm-hmm. When you have people that are so close to the sport and so knowledgeable,
being like, this is
being on the inside, and they're the ones saying, this is what I believe is happening.
This doesn't add up,
That's when you got to be like, maybe there is something going on here.
Well, I think you also have to look at the fact of they have a history of interference, right? So
yes.
If they are willing to interfere in front of the world, why wouldn't they do something behind the scenes?
Yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting, and it continues to be disappointing that Oscar has fallen off so much.
I mean, did you hear his interview after the race?
No, I didn't.
He's basically like, he knows he's not going to win.
Yeah.
Which sucks because, like, even if they weren't doing something to his car and there wasn't like any kind of meddling mentally.
Yeah, he's lost the strength that he had.
Yeah.
And that was one of his big strengths.
Yeah.
Is that he was so strong mentally that he was able to take advantage of those breaks that Lando had.
Yeah, totally.
Right? When something went wrong.
Yeah. No, I hope he goes somewhere else. I hope he puts this behind him and doesn't let it interfere with the rest of his career.
Yeah. Yeah. I have been reading more about Lewis at Ferrari, and we talked about it last week, how the Ferrari CEO basically said, they should focus on driving and not talk.
He's a loser.
And a lot of people basically stepping up being like, no, like, you guys are the ones screwing this up. And it's not Charles and it's not Lewis. It's the team basically screwing them over and continuing to make these massive, costly errors.
Yeah.
And just doing terribly in all aspects.
Yeah. And
qualifying was a great example where Lewis could have done another run in qualifying to not be last, and they didn't tell him.
They just seem very disorganized.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing, it always comes across like even the team radios, like it's just very disorganized. Like no one really knows what's going on. And it's interesting because Ferrari has not, okay, I know they're not like mid-tier team or whatever.
No.
But for being as strong as they are, they always get in their own way.
Absolutely, they do.
And they could have much better seasons than they do, and they just don't because they can't get it together.
Yeah.
And it's these little mistakes here and there that just add up over the course of an entire season.
Yeah. And I read that when Lewis joined Ferrari, he came with, I guess, a document of things that he thinks they should do. And my understanding is that it was a 17-page document.
Like a manifesto?
Yeah. Basically being like, this is what we need to do. This is how I'm going to be able to bring it home. And they were like, not interested, thanks. And some are saying that when he brought that to them, they were offended that he would come in and say, this is how we should do things.
That he came in prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that is just, it's so dumb. You have a 7-time world champion.
But look what they did to Seb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I saw a commentary from, it was a former Ferrari, I want to say engineer. And he said, when Schumacher was there in his dominant era, Schumacher apparently ran it like a dictatorship.
Oh, really?
And Schumacher was the dictator. He's like, this is what we're going to do. This is how we do it.
Because he's more like Max.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that worked, obviously. Yeah. And what this engineer was saying is Lewis needs to do that. Lewis knows. He knows better, basically. Yeah. And he needs to have the strength to basically tell them all to shut the fuck up.
But he even said that he came in and he didn't want to step on toes.
Yeah.
So I think it's not really his personality to do that. It's unfortunate because I think I don't know if they're going to make anything of this like Lewis era.
It doesn't seem like it.
And like if you're Charles, are you going to stick around forever?
You can't.
No. But like it's unfortunate because it's kind of like Ferrari's taking up one of the spots of like a good team, but they kind of just like blow it.
Yeah, they do every time. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And Valtteri backed Charles this weekend as well when after Lewis qualified extremely poorly. They were saying how, the car is terrible. And then someone was asking Valtteri about it. He said, yeah, you've all been underestimating Charles. He's like, he's driving in a piece of shit, basically. Like, like he is outperforming what the car should be doing.
Yeah.
Everyone's giving Ferrari all this credibility that they're such a great car, but they're not.
No.
Charles has said, anytime it's wet, it's like you may as well be not driving.
Well, Lewis said that too, right?
Yeah.
Like he's like the car is just completely undrivable in the wet, and he's good in the wet.
He's the wet master.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was his specialty for a decade.
It's unfortunate. I don't know. They don't want to listen to Fred. They don't want to listen to their drivers.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? And that's why they continue to not win.
It's crazy though, because it's like they haven't been dominant. It's not like we're dominant, we don't need to listen to you. It's like we're not doing well. The car is not good, and we're still not going to listen to these people who know what they're talking about.
But that's the real problem, right?
Yeah.
Is they seem to be. It's like they're a mid-tier team who is doing well, and then they're like, "Oh, we're doing great. We don't change anything."
Uh-huh.
It's like Ferrari is the most successful F1 team, right?
It's like you should be doing a
but
whole
you
lot
haven't
better.
been since 2008, right? Like that's a long
Bring
time.
Bring back Kimmy.
Which, yeah, I mean, them letting him go was a whole other conversation.
But that's the thing, like they have a well-documented history of just like very bizarre decisions.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, it's tough to, it's got to be really tough to be a Tifosi member because...
Member? Is there a membership?
I think there is. I feel like you get a badge, membership number, ID card.
You get some jean cutoffs and some cologne.
Oh, yeah.
Bottle of Jello.
And some spaghetti. Exactly.
Where's my stuff?
I don't know. They know you're not a true
Tifosi.
Yeah, exactly. But it's got to be tough, right? Because you get this hype, you get all this stuff. You get Lewis Hamilton to come in.
Yeah.
Early in the year, you get the sprint win, and it's like, oh, this is going to be such a great year. And then they have such a terrible season.
Yeah.
And it's just, they've been so close so many times, and not even so close. They've had like seasons where they were good, and
but still,
they just can never get it right the full way,
No, they always screw something up.
Yeah, they always do. They screwed it up with Charles a couple years ago when he was battling Max. They screwed it up a number of times for Seb.
Oh yeah, like that whole Seb era was very bizarre. It's like they work for another team.
It's still comical that Carlos is the last Ferrari Grand Prix winner.
Who now drives for Williams.
Yeah.
Who he did pretty well.
Yeah. That's like, this seems to be a really great track for Carlos.
Well, after that manhole thing blew up and destroyed his car.
Yeah. But I think he's qualified top 3 all 3 years. Which, it's a tough track.
I'm so surprised that Kimi managed to hang on and his tires didn't explode.
You had said earlier in the race, you're like, oh, how'd Kimi get up there? And I said, oh, he has to pit again. I was like, he's on a clear 2-stop strategy. And then, no, he held on.
Well, because he qualified bad.
Yeah, he started 16th, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. And he was real far back. And then all of a sudden, he was like 5th or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow. Because it just seemed unlike him.
How'd that happen?
Well, because a lot of cars, like a lot of drivers made up at the start.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah. And so then he did a 1-stop. It worked out for him.
Yeah, it was like George a few years ago in whatever race that was where he held on and took the hards on, 50-something laps.
And then he got lucky. Well, he got lucky too because he had that penalty.
Yeah.
And
Charles lost out by a 10th.
Yeah, poor Charles. I feel like Charles just like, it's not surprising anymore at this point.
Yeah. His post-race interview, he was like, he's just so downbeaten. Like he's had enough of this year. He just wants to. Well,
because like, think about it. He was like, my dream is to drive for Ferrari. Mm-hmm. I've got the talent. I'm in a Ferrari. I should be able to win a championship.
Exactly.
And he week in, week out is arguing with his like engineer on the radio.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you're another team, it should be fairly easy to get Charles.
I would think.
Like if you're Toto, go after Charles.
Yeah, I wonder when his contract is up. I know Ferrari has locked him in early, and they locked him in for a long contract.
Yeah.
Which, when you're coming out of a Sauber and you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's why Toto sold off some of his stake. He was gonna have to buy this contract.
Yeah, exactly.
But seriously though, like if you're Toto, Charles is, I think, one of the most talented drivers on the grid. I know he wants Max, but like, let's be real, is Max going to stick around? If he manages to win this 5th title, I think he might just go. Or I don't know. At this point, he might just be like, might as well stick around.
But I think his dedication to Formula One continues to fall off.
Max, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? I think, as you say, if he wins this one by some miracle of McLaren beating themselves up and infighting so he can take it.
The F1 gods shining down on all of us.
Yeah. It would not shock me if he's like, all right, great. 5 in a row. Perfect. Let's do some endurance racing. Let me focus on...
Yeah, let me just be rich on my yacht.
Let me hang out with my family. It would not shock me at all.
No, because he's got a little bit of like a Kimi Räikkönen to him, right?
He absolutely does.
Like, I could just see him just walking away, being done.
If you see the interviews with Kimi and you see the interviews with Max, they're not they're not dissimilar. Like they're
He's not as funny as Kimi.
He's not bad though. Right? Like, I mean, he has given us some pretty good gems.
Yeah.
Like the if my mother had balls, she'd be my dad.
That's true. Yeah.
That is something
that's very
Kimi
Kimi-esque. Yeah.
Right. Like that's.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now seems very possible because like Max is probably like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Of both of my closest competitors in this championship.
Well, yeah, it's crazy.
Getting disqualified. Like, it's pretty epic if you're Max.
If you're a Max fan, you are thrilled at this moment.
Right?
Yeah. Because it's like it was far-fetched 2 races ago, and now it is very real.
Yeah.
Very real.
Yeah. Totally. Because he's tied with Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
And what are they, 24 points?
Something like
Lando?
that. Yeah. Like, it's not a huge amount. If he wins both of these races...
Which he very well could.
Which he has done several times, right? Like, these aren't races that he's never won.
No, I know. That's the thing. That's the impressive part of it all.
And I think, especially if it comes down to the last race... We've seen how aggressive and crazy he can be in Abu Dhabi when it comes down to do it, right?
It's on. Like, now he's like, I can actually win this.
Yeah. Yeah. Lewis is probably going to call Lando and be like, buddy, you're going to want to check yourself on this one.
So Lando's 24 points ahead.
Right.
And Max and Oscar are tied, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought that the ending to this year would be this good. And not what you would have expected. You wouldn't have expected you to be cheering for Max.
I know, what a plot twist.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm still hoping Lando's car blows up.
Spontaneously combusts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just a showdown between Oscar and Max, because that would be a good showdown.
But if they can't ride as low as they have been, maybe they won't have the performance that they've had, right? Like if they've been using illegal technology that has now been discovered and banned, maybe they won't be able to go as fast.
Yeah, but like, okay, you still have to think about Lando still qualified on pole.
Yes.
So it's not like this is taking them to last place.
No, it isn't.
it maybe has taken a little bit of performance out of the car, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. It's on.
Yeah. In other news, you mentioned Toto Wolff selling off part of his stake of Mercedes, which is interesting.
What'd you need the money for, buddy?
Right. What's he buying?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Suspicious.
That's suspicious. I've always seen Toto Wolff as the closest thing to a Bond villain that there is. I
think he seems like a lovely character.
I think so too. I'm a huge fan of him. But if you told me that he was secretly building some type of weapon,
maybe he's building something to get rid of Lando.
It's possible.
I bet you he doesn't like Lando.
I wouldn't think so.
I wonder how he feels about Zach.
You'd have to ask him.
So where do we think old Oski's going to go? Is he going to go to Mercedes?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's so difficult because
Lance Stroll's still in sport.
So in other news, Christian Horner renewed rumors that he's trying to get back. Apparently he has been meeting with FIA to push for a 12th team to be on the grid.
So are they really going to just overlook Andretti and do Christian Horner's team for Hard Knocks?
So from what I read, the rest of the teams were not interested.
For Christian?
Yeah.
They're like, because they don't like him.
They're saying we don't want a 12th team. And Stefano Doma, whatever his last name is, the Formula One boss, he said basically there's not enough room. We don't want it. And
how is there not enough room though? Because there previously was enough room.
Yeah. Great question.
You know what? 11 doesn't feel right to me.
No.
Right?
It seems odd.
I just find it interesting because I feel like either you go 10 or you go 12.
Right.
11 seems weird.
Seems odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that there's 2 per team, so it really doesn't matter.
Right.
But it still doesn't seem right.
Yeah. I don't know. The pictures that the article I was reading that was referencing was a meeting with Mohammed bin Sulayem, where Horner is pushing to get the 12th team. Mm-hmm. And also in attendance, Zach Brown.
What does he want? He hates Christian.
So there was a lot of speculation as to why it would be him. My assumption is that he's representing the teams, the existing teams. Because
they're like, oh, he's annoying.
Yeah.
He'll talk forever.
And he hates Christian Horner. So
why not pair him up with Andretti and,
But I think that is a realistic possibility, right? Like if Andretti is still pushing to have a team,
let him join. What's the harm?
Let him in. Bring him on in.
I'll back it.
You'll back it.
Well, what? Yeah. I mean, elect me and I'll get you in, Andretti. Don't you worry. Seriously though, what's the harm?
I'm all for it. I think it'd be exciting to have new teams.
I mean, technically the spots are still open, right? Because there was 12 at one point, right? Oh, was it 11?
No, there's been 12.
No, there's 24, right?
Yeah, there was 12 in, what was it, 2016?
Yeah. Okay. So technically, those spots are still available.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Andretti has a very good lawyer. I'm willing to extend my legal services to them for a price.
For a small fee. It's nominal fee.
Yeah. But seriously though, there were 12 teams.
That's what I don't understand is why there's so much pushback on it.
Yeah.
Right? Like
it's not like they decided to move
yeah, teams backed out because they folded because they ran out of money.
Mm-hmm.
If you have teams that have the money and can show you, we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Why not let them in?
And I get having a cap on how many teams you have.
Sure.
But you've demonstrated it's fine before.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
But if you think about it, even as far if you go back to the late 80s, in qualifying, there was 30 teams, right? There was not 30 teams, 30 drivers, right? Like, it wasn't even just qualifying for your position in the race. It was qualifying to race.
Yeah.
Which
I don't like that.
I think that is incredible.
No.
I think that brings up so much potential.
Although I'd love it if Lando didn't qualify every single time. Like, bye, Lando.
Peace out.
See you never.
It would be interesting to see if Horner can get a team in the next couple of years. Who knows? See if he's got some cash monies coming through.
You know what I thought was funny? Lance Stroll, beginning of the race. Crash fest.
Yeah, I mean, is it shocking?
No, not at all.
Liam Lawson crashing. Like, it's same people every time. Like, Liam Lawson just was able to continue, right? Like,
yeah,
he just ran into Piastri and was just like, "All right, keep going, guys." Yeah. Although I don't think I think Bortoleto ran into Stroll. I don't think it was Stroll's fault.
Oh, I thought I recall I thought Bortoleto ran into somebody else. Am I wrong there?
Yeah.
Whatever. Stroll's always wrong place, wrong time.
He puts himself in the wrong spot.
And then he was just driving around like haphazardly with his car, just like sparks everywhere.
Yeah.
Like he's like, pull over, not interested.
Yeah. Although, did you see his comeback to Franco Colapinto? No. So Colapinto threw a little bit of shade over to Lance Stroll. I don't remember what he said, but basically, like, I'm paraphrasing, but you're shit and you don't deserve to be here.
I mean, Colapinto, I'm not sure we can be the one to throw stones.
Stroll's defense is pretty good. He's like, you're the one with 0 points. Maybe you should focus on your own race. Like,
0 points and no contract for next year, right?
No, he does have a contract.
But it's just a 1 year contract, right?
Yeah. And, I mean, the commentators are not being nice about that either. Basically saying it's a paid seat. Because he's bringing massive
the sponsorship. Yeah.
That,
I mean, that's...
based on his performance this year.
Oh, yeah. He's not done well. No.
Right? Like, you gave Doohan, a quarter of a season to prove himself?
Doohan didn't have the money.
And he couldn't do it. Then you put in Colapinto, and he's done the exact same as Doohan. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
What do you think is going to happen with the Red Bull seat next year?
That's the real big toss-up. It's so open. And I think that they haven't said anything because I think they're trying to get someone else to come in. Right? Like, I don't think they're trying... I don't think they want Yuki or Liam Lawson.
Piastri?
Potentially. It would not shock me if Mark Webber was like, here we go. Like, let's move in now. Max will be gone in a year. You'll be number one.
Yeah. Well, I find it very suspect that we're down to 2 races.
And they haven't signed.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It leads me to believe that there's some movement.
Yes.
Happening.
Yeah. And that they don't want to announce it until it wouldn't, like, end of season.
Even like after, yeah.
Yeah. It's very bizarre that they haven't said anything, which if you're Yuki and you're Liam Lawson, like,
you poop in your pants.
You're packing your bags already, right? Like you're
I don't know. Both of them seem like
delusional.
Yeah, delusional and like out of touch with reality. That they probably are like, we're both. Yeah,
they're deciding who it's going to be.
Yeah, like Liam's like, oh, I'm for sure going to get the Red Bull seat again.
Yeah.
No, you fools.
Yeah. No.
Are they the only teams?
They're the only ones that haven't.
It's just Red Bull.
Yeah.
And
what
are they?
V-carb, yeah. Yeah.
It's like RB, Toro Rosso. Who knows anymore.
Whatever it was. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, that suggests some shit's going down.
But which is so interesting because you have Cadillac, who has Valtteri and Checo. Mm-hmm. Like, they already have set up 2027 with Colton Herta going to F2, right? Reportedly, they have paid Colton Herta $8 million to race in F2 for 2026.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So that he has the super license points to go into F1, which, like, they're setting up a year in advance, and Red Bull is undecided on a driver for next year.
Well, I think they're decided. I think their driver is just wearing papaya orange right now.
He's wearing a different color.
And I think...
So that's your bet. You think Oscar's going to Red Bull?
I do. Yeah. No, I think that's the only logical place. The only other place I could see him going is Mercedes, but Toto already made that decision.
Yeah.
Which he made that pretty late too. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were some talks with the Oscar camp.
Yeah.
So interesting, right?
Who knows? Yeah. It'll be an exciting next year because of the changes. It'd be great to see what happens. I hope it's a massive shuffle and jumble of just cars not performing well and then performing well and then not performing well. And I would love to see crazy updates throughout the season so that you have a team that was in last, then all of a sudden they have an amazing finish, and then another team does it. And
I just hope McLaren
doesn't
do well. Listen, you know what? You get rid of Zach, Andrea, and Lando.
Get rid of the core team.
I'll like you again, okay?
Yeah.
But until that happens,
you're dead to me.
It's a no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Well, 2 races left. We gotta see what happens.
Yeah. So my money's on Max.
Yeah. For the rest of this year, I'm only betting on Max.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop a Red Bull. I might even wear your Red Bull hat.
Yeah. I'm gonna order you a Simply Lovely t-shirt.
And I'll rock it.
Yeah.
I would like pink.
Okay. I'm sure they have one.
Yeah, for sure. If it only comes in orange, it's gonna have to be a no because I don't look good in orange. So yeah, but yeah, I think Max, honestly, he's probably sleeping right now. He's probably like, how did this happen?
How did they let this happen?
Right? Like, yeah. What fools? And he knows he can do this right now.
Yeah, he knows.
And like the streak that he's been on, it should be interesting. I think the next 2 races are going to be exactly what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back next week to talk about Qatar. Bye. Motorsport Podcast is a Vorbeck Media production. Follow us on Instagram at Motorsport Pod. You can listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or our YouTube page, Motorsport Pod. Bye.